Hi, how are you doing? Good to see you again. All well? And today my topic is on five things a man want most from his woman. Last week, as you are aware, that I did a video on what women really want. So post that, I got a lot of good feedback, and some of my men and women friends called me and said, it's time that you make a video on what a man want most from his woman. Well, men and women are vastly different, and both emotionally and physically. However, the differences or the similarities are what we draw and what draws us together and cause us to fall in love in the beginning. It could be before marriage or it could be after your marriage life began. Contrary to popular belief, being in love is not enough to build and sustain a successful marriage. As you become more comfortable in your relationship, the extra effort and romantic gestures may slowly begin to dwindle. The reason being bad habits enter your relationship and they start to destroy it. You may call this just being real or you're settling in, but it can slowly take its toll on your perfect romantic life. Regardless of what you call it, a decision to stop putting in the effort is centered on a self centered attitude. And it could be laziness or the unrealistic belief that your partner will never leave you. For women, it can be difficult to truly understand what makes men happy and contented. It's the other way around also. Some of the men find it very difficult to understand their woman. And similarly, in some cases, most of the cases, that women also find it difficult to understand their man. However, if you are married or in a relationship with a good man, he really isn't that complicated. And some of these ideas which I am sharing is the inputs given to me or my own life's experiences. Based on that, I have compiled a small video today, and I hope you enjoy it. So when you're really married to a good man, this is not to be a complicated thing to understand him. What men want most in a wife isn't just a desire, it's a physical and the emotional need together. It's together. It's both. And I'm going to share five things your man needs in his life only from you as a woman in his life. The first one is admiration. Your pride in him. Nothing cuts a man to his core like his wife belittling him, making fun of him, and taking him for granted. This leaves him feeling unconfident in himself and grossly unappreciated by you. Honest appreciation energizes him, fills him with contentment, and motivates him to accomplish more for everyone around the home. And it's gender equal. Both of you do the same thing. Appreciate each other. Men gravitate towards the people That's the reality. Gravitate towards the people who show them respect and admiration. If this person is not you, if you're not giving it, and he will try to find it elsewhere. So, as a wife or a partner, it isn't your job to straighten him out whenever you see him doing something you disagree with. You must know the difference between having a conversation about your disagreements versus criticizing and disrespecting him in a hurtful manner. Make an effort to start noticing all the areas that he exceeds at. I mean, you know where he is exceeding at. Sit down, write them out. Ask him how his day went and let him know you appreciate his work ethics. He will respond positively to your loving concerns, complaints, if he feels that you are his biggest fan and main supporter. So, admiration is point number one. Point number two, sex. To a man, sex isn't just a want, it's a physical need. Your husband needs you to be there for him emotionally, which often means sexually. In many cases, not all men, I repeat, in many cases, not all men have higher sex drives than women. Because of this, a lot of women start to see their husband's desire for sex as a frustrating and nagging part of their marriage. Because in many cases, it's like they jump in and jump out, and this will truly frustrate and irritate a woman as to wondering as to, is this what this guy was up to? However, if you are no longer interested in him sexually, he will feel deeply hurt and resentful. When faced with this kind of a dilemma, many husbands choose to go find sex elsewhere. Wait. There is never an excuse for infidelity, but it does happen. If you feel uncomfortable or unsatisfied yourself, talk to your husband or a marriage counselor, therapist. Educate yourself on each other's needs. Learn ways to fulfill them together. It's together. Together, why don't you sort this out? I mean, information is available for both of you in terms of how to have a healthy healthy physical and emotional needs being met together. Right? So the second pointer is sex. Third, beauty. Plain and simple. A man needs a woman who he finds attractive. Whether you want to admit or not, men are visual creatures. Having said that, what I love about this fact is that men have very different tastes in what they find beautiful. Few of my friends and their wives all look very different from each other, but each one of them find their wife to be the most beautiful. Lovely, right? I have heard women say, I don't care what he thinks. He should love me he should love me just the way I am. Although this statement has some truth, a woman should care about her husband's opinion too. If your man loves it when you dress well, classy, wear a certain hairstyle, you should absolutely indulge him. There's nothing wrong in it, right? Try to maintain a healthy lifestyle with proper nutrition and an adequate amount of exercise. Even if your life is busy, there are always ways to maintain a healthy lifestyle. On the other hand, make sure to maintain your sense of self-worth. That's what he wants. In the beginning stages of your relationship, you should always look for signs that he is trying to change you. I mean, life can become very difficult when you are married to a controlling husband. Mind it. However, don't mistake genuine concern as controlling behavior, because your husband or partner does need a wife whom he finds attractive. Either ways, I mean, it's both the ways, right? Third point was beauty. Beauty. Make yourself attractive to each other. Number 4, look for similar interests, companionship. While dating, many women and men choose to take an interest in the activities their man or woman enjoys. It's like, both of them try to find, they, it's common. However, after they are married, this interest fades and they are no longer willing to join him, especially if I'm talking about a man's wants, join him in their recreational activities that they used to enjoy together. Right? Basically, the man was tricked into believing that they had so much in common. Personally, you might love sitting down with a cup of coffee, and having a deep conversation with your husband. On the other hand, your husband would prefer to be outside playing an outdoor game. See, you should have learned how to meet each other's needs by finding a way to enjoy the experience yourselves. Make an effort to take interest in few of the activities that he enjoys and help him understand what you enjoy. Yes, this will take some sacrifice on your part, but it will be worth it. You don't have to pretend to love hunting, fishing, cricket, or football, but you should try to find some common ground on at least a few of his favorite pastimes. So the 4th point is, similar interests and companionship. 5th one, what a man wants from his wife, partner. 5th point is a peaceful home. Most women have a need for regular open communication. However, as life gets busy, this communication may sound more like nagging and complaining. My friend, she told me, I have been there. My job was incredibly stressful. My viewpoint became very negative. Each night when we sat down together, I would complain about my day and then get annoyed by something he said or did. I had to realize that my behavior was creating a tension in our home, and I had to learn to communicate differently. Many men do not share their same need, this kind of same need, to talk their problems and concerns through. They don't do that. They tend to work through their problems in different ways. However, communication is a healthy and very necessary part of a relationship. But know that you can also allow it to become a toxic and damaging thing at your home. My another friend shared this with me. He said, growing up, I remember my mom shouting, best time of the day, every time my dad got home from work. He was greeted with hugs, kisses from all of us, and was able to relax, enjoy his evening. My mom and dad both made it a point not to bombard each other with complaints as soon as they got home. Our home was a place of refuge for my dad, a place where he could unwind from the stresses of life. That had everything to do with the environment my mom created. That's what he said. When you have a genuine concern with your husband's behavior, find an appropriate time to talk about it. Don't beat him up while he is down. You know him better than anyone else. so you can find the best time to discuss a problem. Agreed? Every marriage and relationship is a two-way street. Unfortunately, many couples do not put in the effort to truly discover what their partner really need. So as women, you have an important role in your in meeting your spouse's needs with love and understanding. Take the first step and sit down with your partner and talk through your relationship needs. Awareness is the first step in this journey. So today my point was what a man wants from his partner or his wife. Last week what woman really wants. So these are few pointers that I wanted to share with you. Wishing you a very happy home. Have a lovely days together, and wishing you a happy togetherness. Understand each other. Have a lovely life. This is your workplace happiness coach, Justin Babu, signing off. I'll see you with some more videos. Until then, please do like, share, and subscribe. There might be somebody who would appreciate it and benefit from this. So see you soon. Bye-bye. Love you.